When I was 21, I drove to Mexico with my friends. 2 friends of mine that were girls, and we were going to have a really good time going on vacation. And we drove through Santa Cruz, and we picked up this boy, and we drove to Mexico. And the only reason we picked him up is because we were scared of being 3 women alone in Mexico. And when I first met him, there was something very strange but unexplainable going on. And it didn't really have anything to do with sex or love or anything like that. It was kind of a sense of fear almost. He scared me because he was probably the one person at the time that could make me happy, which was really scary for me at the time because I had been very unhappy for a very long time. And so when we went down to Mexico, we drank a lot of tequila, and we drank a lot of beer, and we got really drunk. And of course, eventually, I kissed this person, and I knew that I was wrecked, that eventually I would be wrecked. And it was one of those slow motion kisses, like where you come together very slowly and you kiss and you feel crazy, and then you feel like all of a sudden your life has changed and you don't know what you're going to do after that point, and you wish somebody could help you, and you get all scared, and the joy is bittersweet, and suddenly you're just a different person, you know?
White towels, 2 white towels, okay.
Some greens.
Like $500, but it was an apartment.
Oh God.
Oh my God, it's going so fast. It's going faster.
Yeah.
Oh God, somebody stop it, please. No, seriously. Oh God.
Okay, here he comes.
I don't like that at
Jump
all.
off.
Woo.
See that tree right there, babe?
Yeah.
There was like, when I was a little kid, there was a party here or something, you know, and all the little kids were hanging out, and we spotted a bee's nest in it, hornet's nest or something, you know?
Uh-huh.
And so there was all these kids, and we're all standing around, you know, and this one kid's like, I'm gonna throw a rock at it, you know? And I'm like, no, you know, don't throw a rock at it. I want to throw a rock at it. So no, I'm gonna do it, you know? So he's about to throw a rock, and I pick up a rock and I throw it, and it goes right through the bee's nest. We all run, you know, and the kid who said he wanted to throw it, he goes running back to see if I hit it, and the whole bee's nest all these angry bees swarm him and sting him like 30 times, and he's laying there crying,
Fuck.
saying it's all my fault. But,
all it was.
you know, well, no, he was gonna throw a rock at it anyway. You know, I don't know. It wasn't my fault. Kind of was.
You're gonna come out.
Another.
Ow.
That hurts, baby.
It's not an engagement ring.
It's not an engagement ring.
He loves me. He's gonna leave me. He loves me. He's gonna leave me. He's gonna take me with him. Whoops. He's gonna leave me.
She's gonna leave.
He's gonna leave.
She's gonna stay.
He's gonna take me with him.
I'm not going to.
Why not?
Come on. Well, I was born at home in 1975, the winter, and lived here my whole life, exception of a few months here and there, traveling, visiting other places. Town has changed considerably since I can remember being a kid and being able to run and do whatever I wanted, you know, not having to worry about, you know, things around the town. Dogs could lay in the street all day long without fear of being hit. Now there's, you know, tons of people coming around. The town has gotten so uptight and trying to push the youth to the outer edges. But I feel like I identify with a saying that Chief CHETZEMOKA, something he said. He was the main Indian who had a lot of interaction with white people here, relations and stuff. Something he said, not so much a curse, but kind of along those lines, that once you come to Port Townsend, you'll never be happy with your life, never be satisfied, and when you leave, you'll always want to go back. So when you're here, you know, people want to leave and they want to go somewhere else because the town, you know, it's so boring or whatever, for whatever reason that they don't like it, and so they go. And they may be, you know, living some, you know, fascinating life, exciting, but they'll be haunted with the thoughts of, you know, wanting to be back here, not liking where they're at, just wanting the simplicity of living here. And they, you know, they come back and they want to leave again. And some people may say that that's not the way they feel, but I've talked to a lot of people, and, you know, they identify with that very much, and I do. I'll always come back. I was born here and raised here, and I'll probably be buried here.
So you're gonna drive your dad's car
I won't drive it around. You
without
know.
a seatbelt on.
Yeah, without a seatbelt on. Come on, give me a break.
You're like, okay.
You know you hate it when I say you're like my mom. I didn't say it. I didn't. You know.
You just fucking about said it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you know. Maybe you and your mom and I have a common interest in your well-being, and we don't want to see you get into an accident in your father's fucking car and have to be down the shithole for it if you're not wearing a seatbelt, you know?
I think you guys have like
I mean, it would be so hard.
controlling gene
I don't have
in
a
common.
controlling gene in you. I'm not doing anything but simply asking you to put your seatbelt on. Is that so hard? It's, you know,
It's okay.
it's illegal not to wear your seatbelt. I'm wearing my seatbelt.
I see that.
Why do you think that everything that makes me upset is funny?
I don't think it's funny. I just think it's funny that you get upset.
What, I don't have anything to get upset about? I have nowhere to live. I barely have a job. I've got a dog I'm totally responsible for. I've got a boyfriend who's gonna fucking ditch me in like 2 months.
I never said that. I'm not ditching
Well-
you. Just because, you know, if I want to travel or something by myself, you know.
See, but that's the whole thing. Why don't you want me to go with you?
Well,
I mean,
you know,
can you give me a
sometimes
reason
people
why
just
not?
do things on their own. You know, it's like sometimes people do things on their own. Right? You know, like, I don't know, who's to say that you want to go do exactly what I'm going to do and follow me around? You know, you've got your own life's path and I've got mine, and it's what we do, you know. It's not because I don't care about you or love you, it's just that, you know, that's life. We're young, you know, we're not our parents, you know. It's like, it's not, you know, it's not the same world it was. We don't have to get married and
I'm not talking about getting married at all. I'm just talking about, you know, like, I just figure that if, you know, like, never mind. You totally don't even understand, like, what it feels like, you know, to, you know, lose somebody that you really care about. Like, you don't, you know,
Sure I
why
do.
why would you,
Sure I do.
why would you want to, you know,
I'm not losing you.
sure you
We'd
are.
still
If
be-
you leave
we'd
me, you're
still be
losing me.
friends. No.
Oh, we'd still be friends.
Yeah, but friends isn't, right, friends is no good or something, right? It has to be all or nothing.
Just stop.
No, I'm not gonna.
Just pull
stop.
over.
No, I'm not gonna pull over.
I
Quit
want to pull
being
over.
silly.
I want to walk to work.
We're almost there.
I want to walk
Don't
to
be
work.
like
Pull
this.
over. I want to
No.
walk to work.
I'm not gonna pull over.
Why are you laughing at me?
I'm not laughing at you. You're just.
You're
getting,
laughing at me.
I'm not laughing
You're
at
laughing
you.
at
You're
me.
just getting excited. There's nothing to get excited about. Come on.
Pull the fuck over.
Well, I can't. There's cars right
Pull over. I don't care. Just stop.
I'll pull over.
Fucking stop, Adam.
Okay.
Stop. Stop.
Okay.
Fuck.
Okay.
You're such an
So what time do you get off
I
work?
fucking care. I don't care.
I'll see you after work.
Fuck you.
Relax. Come on, you're being ridiculous. Come on. Give me a break. I wasn't laughing at ya. Okay, I'm gonna pull over and you're gonna get in the van, right? Come on, sweetie.
Go the fuck away.
Come on. All right, so what time you getting off work?
Why do you care?
Come
Come on, give me a break.
Don't you want to leave? Why don't you just go away?
Not like that, I'm...
You're gonna get into a fucking accident, Adam.
It's not my fault.
Hi.
Hey.
Come on in.
Alright. Thanks. So how you been?
Fine. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Kind of indecisive though about a few things for sure. But it looks pretty positive.
So what do you want to do?
We'll just talk.
Okay. What would you like to talk about? Is there anything you want to know about me?
Yeah. How long have you been here?
Oh, man. I don't even remember anymore. I don't even think it's been a year. A little less than a year, maybe.
I've seen you around.
How long have you been here?
Too long. Been here 7 years.
Jeez. Why?
Maybe it's because the fat quartz crystal underneath the ground that the Indians talk about. I don't know.
That must be
You know, I mean, like, that's as far as I can figure out.
that fat quartz crystal really gets you every time, doesn't it?
Yeah. But I think it has to do with the charm. Just the amount of love that I shared with people here.
Well, it must be something, because I know I'm being sucked in every day to something that's not letting me leave. Somehow.
Would you say that you're enjoying it here?
No, I wouldn't go so far as to say I'm enjoying it. You'll have to forgive me, I'm really not positive about much.
Okay.
I don't know. I just don't feel like it. I'm just not feeling like being positive, I don't.
Isn't that weird, even though the sun's shining? It's like an eclipse or something.
Oh, boy, look at you go. I just have to show off.
You know, I don't know why this should be such a big surprise. I told you like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I can't deal with it anymore. Every day, it's another phone call from somebody who's pissed off because of something one of our electricians did. I had to tell him, I can't do it anymore. I didn't go to law school so that I could be somebody's enabler, so that he can be out there charging too much for what he does, not following up. I got to do something else.
Wait a minute, what are you saying? Are you saying you're not doing it anymore?
I'm saying I quit my job. I told you 2 weeks ago I was going to talk to him. Hey, I still have an ad in the phone book. People will call. A month or two from now, it'll be like this never happened.
Oh, great. Well, that's kind of a steady income we've been counting on.
Well, like maybe you could work a couple more days a week. You've been able to work part-time this whole time I've been going over there. Maybe now you have to pick up a little bit of the slack.
I feel like I'm doing all I can. I mean, I work at the hospital. I work 3-4 days a week.
Yeah, look, nobody's saying you're not doing what you can. I'm saying that when stuff like this happens, when somebody has to make a decision which I feel was based on conscience, I was doing something I can't in good conscience do. I had to quit. If I didn't quit, I would have literally disintegrated. You know what I mean by that? I mean, you have to be acting and living like you believe. I couldn't do it anymore. I was starting to get sick.
I understand, but
What, isn't it supposed to be possible for somebody to follow their heart and still care about their family?
well,
We've been through this before. We've been through this 2 or 3 times before. It's always fine. It's always fine.
honey, do you have any homework to do?
Yeah, I got to
Jeez!
Otis, what's
What
this
the
all
hell
about?
are you doing?
Otis, honey, can you clean up your mess?
They're gonna kick us out of here.
I think you've got the whole family upset.
I've got the whole family upset. You're the one that's saying I don't care about the family. I think that's probably more upsetting to him than the fact that I gave up some shit job.
So what can I do?
Well, when are they kicking you out?
4 weeks. I got my 30-day notice a few days ago.
So, I mean, do you have a lease or?
I have no lease.
No lease.
I have no agreement actually at all. All I have is that I verbally agreed to pay the amount of rent that I pay.
Okay. Would an extra month be enough?
No, I don't want to move out. I want to stay there.
Well, the problem you've got is you need a written lease.
But I don't have a written lease. There is no written lease.
They won't give you one?
Not if they're evicting me.
Well, what you really have to do is sort of tough it out. In other words, they've given you what's called your 30-day notice. But if you get to the end of that 30 days and you still haven't moved out, they have to give you another notice. Then usually more time passes, they have to file an actual lawsuit in order to get you moved out of there.
And do I have to pay rent during that time?
No. There's a possibility they'll get a judgment at the end of that process, but if you're not there or if they can't find something to attach, usually they don't bother with the judgment. They're anxious to get you out. But that buys you at least 30, 60, maybe even 90 days before they could really move you out of there.
But there's no way I can just stay there. Even if there was no reason why they kicked me out to begin with.
Well, I mean, I'm just a lawyer. I mean, unless there's something in your relationship with them where they might cut you some slack so that you can stay there for a few extra days. But if you're asking me as a lawyer, there's really no legal basis for you to stay there without a written lease. Maybe you could go back to them and tell them you want an extra month.
So I don't have any rights whatsoever.
Well, you know, we live in a country that's governed by laws and property and all that stuff.
But I don't have any rights. That's what you're saying. I don't have any rights in this situation at all. I mean, that's what you're saying, right? Don't sugarcoat it, because I just really want to know.
Have they done anything while you live there that would give you a reason to have a claim against them?
No, not really.
Well, you can't really realistically expect to stay someplace without paying rent.
I don't expect to pay rent. I just don't expect to get kicked out for no fucking reason.
So you can afford the rent. It's
Yeah,
just you
I
don't
can
have the
afford the
lease
rent.
agreement. Well, what if I called them and talked them into giving you a written lease? I know these people. In fact, if memory serves, I may have actually done a couple of corporation things for them.
I had some friends that were a couple years older than I that lived down in Southern California, and they said I could come stay with them, so that's what I did. And I went down there. My boyfriend took me to the airport, and off I went. And the people I stayed with were a married couple. They had a 5-month-old baby themselves. And everyone told me that I had to give up the baby for adoption. That's just what you did back then. I didn't even know there was welfare. I didn't even know there was such a thing. I was from a pretty upper middle class home, and I thought that was something that was for poor people. So the baby was born early, in August, 2 months early, and she was very small, 3 pounds, 10 ounces. The birth was terrifying because the woman I was staying with took me to the hospital. I was having this terrible pain, and I was in the hospital, and the nurses weren't nice at all. They were mean, and they were saying to me, "You're not even in hard labor yet, and just wait," and that kind of thing, and trying to just minimizing the whole thing. And besides, since I was about 2 months premature, they didn't really think I was ready to have a baby. But finally, they took me in. I had a spinal. The baby was born. They wouldn't let me see her. I said, "Please let me see my baby." And they just said, "No, it's a girl, but you can't see her. You're giving her up." And nobody really asked me what I wanted to do, but they just told me that's what I was doing. And I mean, at 19, I was pretty young and stupid, and I wasn't assertive. I didn't know what my rights were. I didn't know I could stand up to people. They took her away, put her in a warmer in the nursery, and I spent a couple days in the hospital, and I would try to go see her, and they would just push her away from the window when I'd come and take her away to the other end of the room so I couldn't see her. And they told me I couldn't see her, my own child. I hadn't even signed any papers yet.
Like, for the first time in my life, I'm not making these plans for the future, and I'm just going to go with what I like right now. And I have everything I want in a relationship right now with him, and I see no reason to let go of that because I feel like I should date more people in high school and not be tied to someone else. And so it's kind of confusing trying to think about how committed you should be at whatever age and how close you should be to someone. I let him closer than I would let any other guy before, and it's really weird for me because it makes me feel really vulnerable, and I have to let go of control I've had of how people see me and what people think of me before that is really important to me, to have that control of other people's opinions of me, and I don't have that. But I trust him, which is really a new thing for me, to trust someone, to let them have the control of what their judgments are of me, and I know that it's not going to be something bad. And I almost learned more about myself through watching how other people see me and letting them totally see me than I would having that control myself. And I don't know what's gonna happen, but he's coming back. He bought a plane ticket to come back in March, just to see me, which is which is weird because he's not even going to be living in his house to see his mom or anything. He's just coming back to see me, and it's, I don't know, I like it, but it makes me think about love for the first time.
Hi.
Hi. Listen, could you talk later today?
Yeah. Room 3.
Okay, well, I think that one for 65 will probably be fine.
Okay, great. I'll put you down.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Thanks for talking.
No problem. How are you doing?
Been better. I told him I quit. I come home and I tell my wife, and I'm thinking, she understands this. I've been complaining about this for years. I'm thinking, this is where we get to start the great adventure.
Right.
Find out what I can do from my heart. Instead, she blows up at me like I've committed the world's greatest sin. I mean, what is it with women and everything has to be so certain? Where's the adventure? I mean, what would you do?
What do you want to do? What do you want to? What adventure do you want to take?
Well, the thing about adventure is you don't always know ahead of time what it's going to be. I've wanted to write. In fact, I'm probably 50 pages into a novel that really comes from my gut, you know what I mean? But I can't seem to get it quite right. I don't know. Well, I mean, what would you do? I mean, wouldn't you see that your husband needs a change? That he needs to be doing something that's really coming from inside him, that's really him?
Well,
rather...
maybe she isn't really, you know, your partner. Maybe she really isn't the person that you should be with, you know? I mean, you should be able to do things together at ease, pretty much, you know? Maybe you should think about that a little bit more, you know? Maybe the problem isn't trying to fix the relationship, but maybe accepting the fact that the relationship isn't working, which is hard.
Oh, yeah. I haven't even thought about going there. I mean, have you ever done anything like that?
I mean, I think you should cut your losses and, you know, that's what you do with your job. Maybe that's what you should do with your wife. Search for something that, you know, if you're already on the roll, you might as well just keep going. We should go and do something.
We? As in, you mean you and me? Or you mean, is that what you mean?
Why not?
Like what?
I don't know. We can go to Thailand. Thailand's really cheap. Really cheap. Really, really, really cheap. And where else is really cheap? I don't know. Mexico. I've been to Mexico.
It wouldn't bother you that, I mean, if we show up someplace together, they're going to be asking you if I'm your dad.
And you think I care?
That wouldn't bother you?
It's my idea. I would really like to go. I'd really like to go somewhere with you. I'd really like to travel around. I just think it would be a good time, you know? We don't have to... I just want you to want to escape for a little while. That's really just what I want you to want.
Wow, I mean, this is mind-boggling. I had no idea. I could do something this afternoon.
You want to?
Yeah.
Like what?
2 blocks away, travel agency. All you gotta do, meet me there, hour. I'll have the money out, we'll have tickets. Thailand, Hawaii, what do you think?
Thailand. I can't really, though. I have to work, but you could come back with the tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Wow.
How are you today? Wait, what you did? Like what you did, and then what we do is we call and...
I want to go to Thailand.
You want to go to Thailand? It's a great place to go.
Yeah.
Then why can't we fucking go somewhere? I don't get it. Why can't we go somewhere and do something fun together? Why can't we go somewhere? I'm like so overwilling to go. I think that, you know, I just might go somewhere else without you, you know? I can go to Thailand if I want to go to Thailand.
Thailand? What do you mean you can go to Thailand
Because I got
if
a
you
ticket
want to go to Thailand?
Because I have a
You've
ticket.
got a ticket to go to
yes. I
Thailand.
do.
Where did you get the ticket to
Somebody
go to Thailand?
wants to go to Thailand with me, go figure.
And so you sat down and talked with this person and got a ticket, and you're planning to go to
He got
Thailand
the
with them.
ticket. I mean, I don't have to go. If
He
we want
got
to
you
go
the
somewhere,
ticket,
I don't
uh-huh.
have to go. But I'd like to go somewhere with you. And if that's not going to happen, then I'm going to go. I'm going to fucking go. You know, like.
Well, it sounds
I'm
like
not
you've
gonna
already
stick
made up your
around.
mind.
No, I
What are you
haven't made up
talking
my
to
mind.
me about
Why
it
do you
for?
always put it on me? I'm telling you, what I want is you, and now I'm just, you know, I'm beginning to realize that I don't think that's going to happen, and I'm just giving you another opportunity to tell me that it is. And if not, I'm going to fucking Thailand, and I'm leaving you the dog.
With who?
To take care of.
You can be the dog. Who are you going to Thailand
That's about
with?
it.
Who's
It
this
doesn't
guy?
really matter.
It doesn't really matter, huh?
No.
I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. It's somebody, but what? I just don't understand. So you've been talking with this other... Who is he? I mean, do you care about this guy? Is he important to you enough to go and just leave and like whatever and say so long, see you never, and
Well, isn't
go
that
to
what
Thailand?
you were gonna do to me? You know,
That's
when
not
you
what
were
I'm gonna
traveling.
do. No, I've totally explained that to you. I mean, over and over.
no,
That's so important
we'll
for us
still
to be
be
friends
friends.
forever, to be
Oh.
close.
Yeah, friends. That's just a fucking excuse. That's all. You know, that's never really works out. You know, are you close with any of these people? Any of your other lovers you've told you're gonna be friends with? No, you don't talk to any of them. You're not on good terms with any of them. You don't write anybody letters.
It's not my
bullshit.
doing. It's their doing. It's their choice. If you want to make a like choice.
No, I'm telling you, if I'm important enough to hang on to, then now is your opportunity. And this is the only opportunity you have. I'm not going to give you another one because I can't keep hurting myself like this. You have to make a choice. If you want to be alone or if you want to be with someone else, you know, why can't you tell me
I don't
anything
want
I
to be
don't
with
know?
anybody else. That's crazy. I don't want to do anything else.
Rooms from $45 to $145. All of them are available. Some have bathrooms, some have kitchens, some don't. What would you like?
It's up to you.
Something with a king-size bed.
Okay, is there only going to be two of you in the room, or are other people going to be coming up there?
Just us two.
Okay. Well, there's one king-size bed on the second floor for you, $75 maybe.
Sounds good.
Sounds alright.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
Are you guys like boyfriend and girlfriend? What are you doing up here?
We heard that this was a nice town, so we decided we were going to take a road trip.
Yes. Very romantic town, so I heard.
Right. So I don't know if I should go to Thailand or if I should stay here because I really am not all that attracted to the person I'm going to Thailand with, and I'll take credit cards or cash, money would be nice. And if you tell me I should go, I will go.
I remember his best friend was dating my best friend. We were all just hanging out, and I haven't taken my eyes off him since.
Because I really do love my boyfriend, but I don't really think that he cares about me all that much. And even though I might sound stupid, I do know what I'm doing, even though I don't really know what I'm doing.
Yeah, it was nice the first time we met. So we thought we should hook up and...
Yeah.
I guess I can remember far enough back to when I felt like that, you know? Seems like a long time ago to be happy like that. To not feel so sad when I feel happy at the same time, you know, but you guys really don't know what's in store for you. I mean, you might look happy and seem happy and be on a little vacation together and life might seem really nice, but take it from me, I know it's not gonna last that long.
I don't think that's gonna happen with us. I think that we'll stay together for a long time and be really happy together.
We've had our ups and downs, but I don't think there's anything that we can't get over. Yep.
We might argue and figure like a married couple, but we still love each other.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be a forever kind of thing.
Hope so.
Well, that's really fucking sweet, but what happens if you get pregnant and you cheat on her? Or what if you get AIDS? Herpes? What are you gonna do then? I mean, do you really have any problems in your life whatsoever right now? Do you really have any choices to make at all? I mean, are you just completely happy and that's just about it? That's all you really have to deal with is how happy you are. Can I please see your money? Because this is not a free hotel. And I really don't know what I should do. And if you could help me out, I'd appreciate it. But you can't because you're too happy. So please give me your money. And I'll ask one more time.
Don't have my wallet. Do you have a credit card on you?
Oh yes, I do.
Cash isn't really the only way to pay for the room. There's other things you could do. King-size bed, TV.
Is there cable?
Probably. I don't really know. So, about the deal that we made, I'll get back to you guys about it. Probably sometime later today. And don't be afraid. Okay? We moved back to his hometown. I pretty much just followed him there. And for a while, things were pretty good. You know, we hung out a lot. He worked on cars and I went to work, and it was just this perfect little situation. Didn't have any problems, really, you know. And then I started getting the sense that I was a lot more vulnerable to him than he was to me, which was true, because he was younger. You know, not if in years, but just in maturity. And I started slipping away, I guess, you know, and I ended up cheating on him a few times over the course of a few months. And people would tell him, you know, that I was doing this, you know, or imply it, and he just had faith, you know. There's no way she would do that. There's no way I trust her, you know. I trust her. Alright guys, I want you to do something that's gonna make me fucking laugh.
Yeah, that sounds
And
like
I don't
an
want any
easy
of this
job.
cutesy stuff at all anymore. It's not funny. Because I think I need something funny in my life right now. So why don't you play out a situation? You've got a stage. Do something like, you've got to tell him something funny and you can't hold it in anymore. And it's just making you laugh and you're getting really upset about it because you want to know what it is. But she can't spit it out because she's laughing so hard. Come on.
All right.
Go ahead. Start off.
I have something I have to tell you. Do we seriously have to do this?
Yes, we made it a deal that you were going to do this.
Yeah,
If you don't want to
right.
do it, you know, you can check out and give me the money back. To me.
Are you sure we can't come up with some money somehow?
Well, it'd be cheaper this way.
What the fuck is your problem? Why is it so hard to entertain someone? You can do it. This is easy. Come on, laugh. I've got to tell you something.
All right. I have something I just gotta tell you. It is the funniest thing that I've ever...
Why is it just so fucking hard for you guys to just do something simple? For me, I gave you a break. You know? Why can't I get a break?
I can do a really cool trick with my tongue. Want to see?
Yeah.
Bet you can't do that. Can you do that?
I can't do that.
Okay, I'm getting somewhere. What about you?
Stupid tricks. Can wiggle my ears?
Oh yeah, let's see.
That ain't wiggling
That's
your
not
ears.
wiggling.
Okay, so I don't have any stupid tricks. Come on, you got any more? Hey,
Oh.
hey, you can hitchhike with your toe, can't you?
Oh yeah. You want to see my toe trick?
Yeah.
Check this out. Pick me up. Ain't that cool? See, look, I got a smile out of her.
Oh, I know something fun. Why don't you tell me, back and forth, things that you don't like about each other, things that really annoy you about each other?
Okay. You can start.
Okay. Don't like when you bitch at me about going out and drinking with my buddies.
Okay. Well, I don't like that you still talk to your ex-girlfriend.
How does that make you feel?
I think that I should be able to talk to her because we're still friends, and there's no reason why I shouldn't be able to. Why, are you jealous that I talked to her? I think you are.
Do you ever fantasize about getting back together with her?
I don't think I should answer that.
I think you should answer that. I think it's about time you answer that. I think it's about time this little fantasy of yours is blown out of the water.
Okay. I gotta admit that sometimes I do.
You're sick, you know that? You're truly
Fucking
sick.
sick.
You think
I'm
this
not
is funny?
sick. I think it's perfect.
You think this is funny?
No, I don't think this is
isn't
funny.
funny.
So.
What's
Whoa.
This isn't worth it, you know? That fucking room is not fucking worth this. It is not.
Is it worth it now? There's equality, sense of equality in relationships, right?
Yes, whatever makes you happy. Anything else we can do for you?
I guess that's up to you. Now you could kiss each other goodbye.
I don't quite understand.
Just Kiss each other goodbye. Kiss each other like you're kissing each other for the last time. I want you to kiss her like you're gonna kiss her goodbye. I want you to kiss each other like you're saying goodbye.
Let's just do it.
Does this mean you're gonna come with me to Thailand?
No.
What? Come on.
I thought you're going with Steve.
Ow. But I don't want to go with Steve. I want to go with you. I already told you that.
I don't want to go.
Why not? Why not? We're getting along now. Why can't we go? What?
We call this getting along? Just because we're sleeping together? We're getting along?
No, we just made love. That's why we're getting along.
Yeah,
Or I
well.
thought we made love. Maybe we were just fucking. I don't really know.
Yeah, same thing.
No, it's not. It's totally not the same thing.
Sure it is.
I thought, I don't know. I'm sorry. I just assumed that you want.
What? Assumed what?
I just assumed that we were gonna go somewhere. Now I thought things were better. I guess I was wrong.
Well, I just don't want to go, you know?
Why?
I mean,
Why?
I don't know. I just don't
Why?
want to. I
You
just
don't want
want
to go to Thailand. You have an opportunity to go to Thailand with somebody you supposedly love, and you don't really want to go. That doesn't make any sense to me. You have anything to say? If anything to say, now's the time to say it. This is your last chance. You have anything to say? You want me to go off to Thailand with some bald-headed 45-year-old family man? He's probably gonna fucking...
Yeah, I think it'd be fun. It'd be something new and different, you know? I mean, fuck. I mean, you know, you want me to go and you're just gonna, you know, you'll get more and more attached and fall more in love with me when I'm not in love with you. You know? I mean, I just don't think it's healthy. I don't think it's good.
Oh. Alright. Well, I'm sorry I didn't know. I thought you were in love with me. I mean, that's what you've been telling me for the past year and a half.
No, that's what you've been saying I've been telling you. Or whatever. I don't know how you get it into your head. You know, I don't tell you that.
Yes, you have.
I love you. I'm not in love with you.
It's not funny.
Yeah.
It's not funny at all.
Okay, I love you all the time. Come on.
I'm so tired. I'm so at the end of my rope. I need you to do something for me.
What do you want me to do?
I just want you to get out of
Cook you
bed.
breakfast.
Just show me that you care. It's just so easy for you to lose me. It makes me sick.
It's not easy.
And right now,
I'm
all
not
I need you
losing
to do is get out of bed so I don't lose my job.
You're not gonna lose your job.
Fuck!
No.
Don't what? Don't hurt you?
Yeah.
Why not? Why not? So what happens if I actually do get fired? What are you gonna do then?
Well, I don't know. I'm not getting fired.
Dude, you don't even know, like, what an asshole you really are. Like, this is the only thing I really have left, is having a job. I can't find another job. You think I want to come here and wear a stupid fucking dress and greet people all day long?
And all he really wanted me to do was come clean, you know, that's all he really wanted me to do, and I couldn't face the fact. Because even though I was the one that cheated on him, I blame everything on the fact that he did not love me back. And I know that's completely ridiculous, but I stand firm in that. So he got up and he was walking towards the building that was behind him, and he just stood there and he turned around and he just stared at me for the longest time. And it was like everything passed in those moments, you know, the first kiss in Mexico to all the times that we were together and all the beautiful things that I felt, and at every moment knowing that things were going to end and that he was going to leave me. And he just looked at me and he said, "Now's your last chance." And I couldn't take it at all. Couldn't take the chance. I just hid behind everything.
My bag goes someday, and don't you hear me talking pretty Marlon? Sun gonna shine in my bag goes someday, and if the rain gonna change, gonna blow my blues away. Man, you know, that song in particular really reminds me, I had some friends in town and we used to be the best of friends. And you know, my feelings for them, I always felt really close to them, you know, and as time wore on through our friendship, our closeness, it grew to be a lot stronger. And I found myself falling in love with my best friend. And that was hard, you know, because I didn't want to ruin our friendship. You know, so I thought I'd just try and keep it to myself. And I found myself walking around carrying around a broken heart, and that wasn't no good at all. And it really messed up my mind for a really long time. I was troubled all the time. I didn't know which way was up. And then I made the biggest mistake of all. See, I knew my friend, she wasn't into me at all. It wasn't like that. And so I went out with her sister, because she came on to me. And it was a big mistake on my behalf, because I realized that even though my feelings for the person that I loved, even though they weren't doing me any good, even though they weren't productive, I found that I still had to stay true to what was in my heart. And when I went out with her sister, I betrayed myself, and I betrayed my own feelings, and I kind of betrayed everything. And now they done left town, both of them. They took off and went down to Portland, I think, somewhere in a Volkswagen. They don't even talk to me no more. I lost my best friends over it, and it still troubles me today. And I don't really understand it, but I guess I don't need to understand in the end. I shouldn't have to justify my feelings.
Why pick a place where we have to pay everything? when you've already gotten offers from places that will pay you to go there? We can't afford to pay to have you go to school when someone's offered to pay you to go to school.
I wouldn't go to that school if they paid me to go there. I hated it there. I don't want to be there.
I hate for you to be all the way over on the East Coast. We'll never see you. I mean, what about your birthday and Christmas and... I mean, I don't want you to have a life over there where... I mean, what if you decide you want to stay there or something?
Well, I've never been there. I mean,
And for you to just...
I think...
Somebody's here.
Would you get that, honey?
Hey.
Hi. Steve here? Steve.
Yeah.
Hi. I hope I'm not interrupting anything. I just wanted to talk to you for a minute. Do you have a minute?
Ah, this is not really the best time.
No,
I mean, ordinarily,
I'm sorry, but we
Hi.
really need to talk right now.
You probably should have called, set up an appointment.
I know. I'm sorry. I just really need to talk to you about Thailand because I have a problem. with the
Thailand?
tickets. We've got to just talk about something really quick.
She had a problem with the
That's
travel
all right.
agency. It's the kind of thing where, you know, you buy tickets, you want to cancel them, and all of a sudden...
Well, he bought the tickets.
For who?
For us. We're going to Thailand.
Us? Us? As in...
As in me and Steve, yes, we're going to Thailand. But the problem is that you
What?
bought the tickets.
What?
Excuse me. You bought the tickets for a
excuse
week from Friday, and we need to leave
Okay.
before then because
Listen.
there's things that I need to take care of.
Steve, is there something...
Right away.
Would
No.
you shut up a minute? Is there something you have
No.
to tell me?
You
No,
don't
no,
have to
no.
be rude to me.
It's not what you think.
This is my home, and
It's
you're...
not what you think. I had to go into the travel
Steve,
agency
can you
and
please
order...
talk to me?
Shut
I'm right
up!
here.
I'm
I need
trying
talk.
to hear
Would you
what's
please-
going on here.
You know what? You can go back to your little family fuck-up thing, whatever you do. I just need to talk to him for 5 minutes.
Okay.
I think you need to leave, whoever you are. I don't even know what you're here for. I don't even know what you're talking about. And I have to listen to my husband explain what's going
Steve,
on.
let's go.
It's a legal
Come on,
thing.
let's just go.
She
Come on,
couldn't buy
let's
the
go.
tickets.
Let's go. What are you doing? Let's go.
I
Steve,
had...
let's go.
Okay, listen.
Steve, who is this person? Who is this person?
She's a client.
You know, you really
She
should
had a
explain this to
problem
him
with the
already.
travel agency.
Don't really need to
I
do
had
this.
to buy the tickets because I'm a lawyer. They would trust me. She needed the tickets. It's just the
Okay.
way it worked out.
Steve, you're a really
It's
bad liar. Okay.
I think you need
I'm
to tell
sorry,
her
little
what...
wifey poo, but we are going to Thailand
Little wifey poo.
in about a week and a half, and we need to go
Who are you
sooner.
to
That's
call
why I'm
me
here.
names?
Can we just please discuss this outside, possibly?
All right.
Wait a minute here. Wait a minute. I need to find out what's going on.
I'll handle this,
Why
okay?
did you explain this to them before?
I can't believe this. I can't believe this.
Is he gonna tell us what's going on, or what are they doing?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. All right, one of you needs to tell me what's going on.
That would be him. Why don't you tell her what's going on?
Okay. I tried to explain this to you as calmly as I could. I think you need to calm down a little bit.
Me, calm down.
Okay, look. I have a client who wanted to purchase tickets to go to Thailand. She doesn't have...
Why don't you guys discuss this while you pack?
Pack? Why don't you get out? Get out of my house. Out, out, out.
What are you doing?
Out! I'm gonna call the police. What is going on here?
She's disturbed, okay? She wants to buy tickets to Thailand. It's something she's wanted to do for a long time.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. She came to me because I advertise in the consumer protection part of the Yellow Pages, thinking that I could help her deal with the travel agency, which wouldn't sell her tickets because she wanted to use a credit card and it was expired.
Oh my God.
You're making me feel like an idiot standing out here. Did we make a plan or not? I really would like to know. I don't want you to fuck up my life. You know how hard it is already. I told you this. I've explained everything to you.
Give me a couple minutes.
Why did you even decide to do
Give
this?
me-
I thought we were going to do something. You said we were going to do something.
Give me a couple minutes.
Either she is leaving or you're leaving, but one of you is out of here.
You're jumping to conclusions again.
I want to know what's going on here. This
What's going
stranger
on
comes
is
walking
I'm-
into my home telling me she's going to Thailand with you. What's up with this? I don't get it.
I don't know why she chose to come here under this pretext. The fact is, I helped her as a lawyer to get some tickets because she couldn't do it on her own because they know me down at the travel agency. That's all I did. That's all I did.
What's her problem
I'm
then?
really sorry, but I can hear you guys talking.
What
in here.
is-
And just to clear up a little issue.
Are you deranged or what?
Here are our tickets to Thailand. And if you see here, it says Steve and Marie. Okay? There's no point in lying if we're actually gonna go.
I had to do this in my name because she has a friend
He's
who...
totally lying to you. He's totally lying to you. Why would I come here if we weren't gonna go? Now figure it out because I'm waiting nicely outside.
I don't.
Where is he?
I don't. Steve?
Maybe you should go. Why don't you just go?
Are you sure you want to make this kind of decision on the spur of the moment?
I don't even know. I don't understand this whole thing. This has totally caught me by surprise. But I saw your name on that ticket. And if you can't give me a decent explanation why it's there, maybe you should go. Take your little friend and go. How could you do this? How could you do this to us?
All right.
Get out of here.
I got my stuff.
I'm fighting anyway.
That girl's still there. Where's Steve?
Packing.
Oh, good. Well, I'll just if you don't mind. So what are you guys gonna do now?
Well, I told him. I don't understand what this is all about, but
I think Steve is just feeling a little bit trapped in his life here with you guys, and he really wants to go somewhere else. And I'm giving him that option because I'm fun to be around and I am lovable to him. It's not that weird.
why would you even want to go somewhere with someone old enough to be your father? What's the attraction? Obviously, he's a jerk. He's a married man with a family and he wants to run off to Thailand? What kind of guy is that?
It's a guy that's trapped.
You can have it.
I'm sorry if you don't understand it, but it's not really
He's trapped.
your problem anymore.
Why is
It's
he
not really your
trapped?
problem anymore.
Your choice, honey. Have fun.
You ready?
Yeah. I think we could have done this differently, okay? But if this is what you want,
Bye, guys.
Jessica, I'll talk to you.
It's good to meet you.
Jessica, they deserve each other. Let them go.
What are you doing with him? How did this happen?
Jessica,
We didn't write her a letter. Let's write her a letter.
You
there's an
can't write me a.
explanation. There's an explanation. Listen. Honey. Tell Mom she can pick up the...
Steve!
All right. Tell Mom she can pick up the car.
Jessica, let him go.
Shit, I don't have my keys, okay? Give me a second.
God! What are you doing?
What are you doing here?
What happened?
You can pick up the car at the airport, okay?
I don't believe this. I don't believe it.
Sue?
Fuck you. Steve, I'm gonna get really upset here if you don't hurry the fuck up.
Okay, you've had your car, your friend's car parked here for a week now. Okay, it's got me trapped. Somebody has to move it. You got the key?
Oh, too bad. Too bad. What are you gonna do?
All right.
Hey, girl, what'd you say your name was?
My name's Marie.
You need to get a new life. This guy's a loser.
I have a new life, thank you.
Yeah, right.
What are we gonna do? We're gonna walk?
We can catch a bus at the end of the road.
Losers!
You never showed up. I had to go pick up the fucking tickets by myself.
Jesus,
Steve.
I got hung up for 15 minutes. I mean,
You said you were gonna come back in an hour, though. I don't want you wavering on this. I can't just drop everything if you're not gonna show up.
I know, but you know, this isn't exactly what I had in mind. I mean, now it's just totally
Well, you needed
screwed
a little
up.
nudge. Don't be mad at me.
No, I'm not. God, I just didn't see it ending up this way. Hey man, you headed into town? Can we catch a ride? Sure. Hey, all right.
Watch it go down. Did you get any of that? Oh, gotta start over, gotta start over. Do you feel lonely today? Please tell me if you're crying easier. Who told you about blue skies and clouds that high? Maybe they lied when they said rain's back. Maybe if I knew your name, I'd know your pain. Can you sit down? Tell me your real name. 'Cause I'm ready to hear about your pain. Maybe I'm ready, maybe it's gonna hurt. I don't care. I don't look for blue skies anymore. I just look up and I wonder, what's it gonna be today? So you told me your first name, and I got a little bit of your story today. Last name to get to, I don't know.